Hello, Sasha. Hi. Would you like to come out? Do you like tube? Do you like tube? No? No tube for Sasha? Do I have to remove you from the crate? Oh boy, you have some dry skin. Okay. Okay, Sasha, would you like to come out? There we go. Sasha is going to be 16 in 1 month, so she is an old cat, and senior cats tend to not groom themselves as efficiently as they once did, which is the reason why she is here today. I can tell she is nervous. The owner does bathe Sasha at home, but in order to really groom this kind of cat properly, she doesn't just need a bath, she also needs a high velocity dryer and a really good brush out to help with her skin. Oh boy, yeah, your skin is rough. You okay? Fortunately, I don't see any matting. I just see skin and a lot of loose fur that needs to be taken care of. Sasha is declawed. Now, she was not declawed by the owner. She was declawed when she was young, and this was a family cat, so it was not the owner's decision to declaw her. The thing is, 16 years ago, declawing wasn't as frowned upon as it is today. There wasn't as much education out as there is today, so a lot of people had their cats declawed and did not realize how much of a problem it was. So I'm not going to place too much judgment on the family because you don't know what you don't know, right? Sasha, may I clip your nails? Just the back ones, because they're actually quite long. Now, she said Sasha has never shown aggression, but she is an old cat. And I know. And old cats tend to have things like arthritis, especially in their back end. So sometimes they might react in a way that is abnormal for them if they're feeling pain. And cats are notorious for hiding their pain, so sometimes you really don't realize that they're in pain. Another thing about declawed cats is that because they don't have their claws, they often do use their teeth when they are upset. The owner did say that she is not an aggressive cat in any way, so hopefully that means that that won't happen today. I'm still going to put the cone on her when she's in the bath, not necessarily because I think she's going to bite me, but just so I can ensure that no water goes on her face, ears, eyes, or nose, because usually cats are pretty tolerant of the bath until that happens. I'm not clipping these back nails because I'm worried she might scratch me. They're actually just very, very long. I don't think that she is using them as often as she once did, and I don't want them to grow into her paw pads, so this will help to make sure that they're staying well maintained. So the Ducky has Pure Fur shampoo in it. I am going to add some clarifying shampoo because she needs a really good scrubbing. I'm going to keep the water running so that she is used to the sound and does not panic when I turn the water on. She is going to go immediately for a bath. I'm not even going to bother brushing first because she's not matted and she really needs a bath more than she needs anything else. Good girl. Oh, no. Let's stay. Yep, good girl. Good. Very good. Perfect. No, don't step out. Don't step out. Good girl, Sasha. I know, this is all very new. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's new going to a grooming salon. Obviously, the owner does this at home, but we're gonna get a much better job done today. Not that she didn't do her best, but obviously professional grooming is a bit different than home grooming. Hopefully you don't mind the high velocity dryer. Oops. Good kitty. Good girl, Sasha. This is going to feel very nice. What a good cat. See, I always say it's really important to teach your cat to not be afraid of the bath, because when they get older, if they are extremely afraid of bathing, it can be really challenging to groom them without causing them an immense amount of stress. And when they're older, the last thing you want is for them to be very, very stressed. So this is great that she is so calm. Hopefully she's also calm for the dryer. Oops. Good girl, Sasha. What a good cat. You good girl? Yeah. Not even a peep out of you yet. Your dry skin is already so much better. Crazy. She's still a little bit greasy on her back here, so I'm just going to add some straight shampoo. Since she's behaving so well, I'll give her another quick shampoo just on her back. You're a good cat. Yep, very good cat. Are you so good? I think that water is very brown. So I'm gonna I'm gonna dry her first with the absorber. Try to get as, oh, you hissed. What the heck? You were doing so good. Don't hiss. Now you hiss? Let's see how dirty the bath water was. Certainly have seen worse, but she definitely needed a bath. Okay, so typically I would put a short-haired cat into the hair fryer or easy bake oven or whatever you want to call it. But I'm not going to do that today because this cat really needs her coat blown out. That's part of the reason why she has so much dry skin, is because she has a lot of shedding fur that needs to be released. So I am going to use the dryer. I think that the dryer might be nicer on her than the brush, and hopefully if I can dry her with the high velocity dryer, that means I won't have to do as much brushing. I'm going to try without the Happy Hoodie first, just because she was hissing and growling and I really don't want to get bit. So we'll see how it goes without the Happy Hoodie first. Okay, other than her stomach and legs, she is dry. So I'm just gonna put her into the hair fryer for the remainder of her blow dry because she doesn't like to be manipulated. So this will just dry her, you know, in a nicer way. All right, so Sasha is dry, and I think you guys can visually see the incredible difference in her coat versus when she came in. Her skin was kind of out of control, and now it looks like completely different. I would say this is about 90% better than it was. Now, I thought you were shedding quite a bit. But in the drying crate, you didn't appear to lose, oh no, you are, okay. So I think she was losing a lot of hair in the drying crate, but because there's a vacuum that's on at the same time as the blow dryer, sometimes I don't see the hair blowing around all over the place because it sucks it up so quickly, which is really nice about that crate because it's almost self-cleaning despite the fact that I have to disinfect it. So I am just going to give her a good brushing right now, and then she will be ready to go home. Hopefully she tolerates this. I am not going to bother brushing her legs because I know that that's the part that she dislikes the most. So I'm going to focus mostly on her back. Where are you going? Just do a little combing. I think that Sasha maybe has lost some of her hearing, only because I notice when I make certain noises that usually stress cats out, she does not really get very stressed out. Now, whether that's just did you hiss? She's very much over me, but you know what, she's good. Whether that's because she's just more of a calm cat or because she's lost some of her hearing, I think it's because she's lost some of her hearing. She did very well in the rage cage, and most cats wouldn't without a happy hoodie, so it's kind of beneficial when you have to groom a cat that's nervous if they can't hear very good. Would you like to sniff? Would you like a tube? I highly doubt it. You want a tube? Nope, I don't even want to look at you. I want nothing to do with you. Okay. You go back in your house? Come on, ma'am. Gotta go back in your house. Okay? Good girl. Please come again.